Welcome to Thelia Flame Oracle. Hello everyone, welcome in. This is Kingdom Threshold Ache, brought to you under angel number 6449, angel number 1010, and angel number 55. Lastly, angel number 111. This reading may resonate with you if you have been seeing variations of these angel numbers. For our opening invocation, only truth may enter, only flame may speak. I release all contracts of decay and reclaim my crown through remembrance. Ashe. Today's message moves through the ache, that moment when the body itself becomes the prophet. Have you ever felt a pulse rise suddenly in some small corner of the body? A strange ache, a flicker of discomfort right before a threshold moment? Maybe it wasn't pain at all, but a signal, a transmission asking, are you ready to command your temple? This reading is for those moments when the shadow knocks and instead of fear, we answer with sovereignty. We're reading under the codes of angel number 64459, angel number 110, angel number 55, and angel number 111. The mirror of resurrection, the doorway of beginning, the rebellion of change, and the crownfire of divine focus. For this card reading, the first card will speak to the interception, the ache itself. What was the message beneath or between the discomfort? What was it that tried to pierce your awareness? Something that carries an old frequency to be witnessed one last time before being released. We have honoring the masculine. At a very primordial level, this is honoring, accepting, and being okay with digesting the pill of the life we have been given. Being okay with the outcomes that we have been shown so far and taking responsibility. At a societal standpoint, this is calling us to assess our vision of men, the role of men in our society, in our lives, the role of men as lovers, men as brothers, men as prophets, flame keepers, lovers, teachers, and so on. This card, Honor the Masculine, is giving an energy of pain brought on because of society's perception about what it means to be masculine. Even for the feminine, what it means when you have been left with the responsibilities of carrying your family on your own. And you know, in essence, with him walking away, he's saying to you, man up. The world is saying to you, man up. How do you digest this energy as a woman? How do you digest this energy as a masculine? This energy could speak to responsibilities that we have been forced to take on or that we've just been thrust into because of timing. Let's not forget that God is mathematics. You can never argue with the math. The numbers never lie. This is where the ache shows us what part of the self was trying to speak through the body. Not illness, but the echo of unspoken command. Many of us have had experiences where we've had domineering masculine energies in our lives, be it within the school system, within our families, within organizations or social teams that we may be a part of. I'm hearing that this is hard, brunt. So there could have been times when we have experienced instances where the manner in which the masculine showed up challenged our view of embracing how the masculine was showing up. We could have argued, judged, or contemplated whether there were these attributes or aspects were actual divine attributes. The ache, our perception and view of the masculine and what life shows us. 4 card 2, the withdrawal, the magic of the Kohellan Druid. In the challenge, we are struggling after having manifested certain revelations and experiences in our lives. This is the light of day showing fruit of what you've been working at behind the scenes. There is weariness tied to this and the need to be shrouded with the magic of the Kohellan Druid. This is the moment the attention is reclaimed, when the contract dissolves. And this is so true for many, many of us, be that we are acknowledging that we're on the path or not. It is after we have seen the fruit of, let's say, that one night stand, or that girl with the hips that had the dips in it, or, I'm hearing, you can be my tiny dancer. Someone here may have fallen for a stripper, and a stripper that may have had a Jezebel spirit. And the manifestation, the end result of this contract could have left us feeling weary, cautious about how we go about being sorcerers and sorceresses of life. When we say sweet things, are these things coming from the ego? Are they empty? Are they beguiling? Are they being said to wind people up? Are they being said to cast illusions over the eyes of those that we have in our circle? Card 2 is where you said no more feeding on my light. The moment you withdrew focus, the architecture shifted. Fear lost its permission. So this manifestation could very well be linked to your worst nightmare coming true. The thing that you had prayed against becoming your reality. 4 card 3, the flame mirror, the kingdom. This card is the mirror through the story itself. This kingdom, the world on the screen becomes the world within. What does resurrection mean when it is not chosen? What happens when the hungry rise before they are healed? The flame mirror. The Selkie and Her Skin. The mighty I Am presence staring in the cosmic mirror of life. You could have caught yourself staring in your coffee, in your bathtub. And you could have caught yourself perceiving yourself behind yourself, and you had to kind of take a deep in-breath and pull back. The flame mirror is your authentic self. Yes, you may have challenges with manifesting and wielding that wand of magic. But what you stand to gain in looking at this reflection of what you've created is this authentic interpretation of yourself. This card reminds us that sovereignty means discerning between false resurrection and true return, between control and rebirth. How will you keep magicking as you move forward? And now for the last card, the Crownfire seal, tied to angel number 111. This is a moment of divine focus where authority anchors fully in the body when we allow ourselves to become adrift. In the weightless fluid of cosmic divine soup, the kind of soup that co-conspires through the most teariest and swollen-eyed moments of your life. Those moments when you're standing and you wish that the ground would split and swallow you whole. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. This card is Spirit's message to you that you have been holding the reins and holding space and vibration for so long. And you've done your best. And if you have found yourself recently in doing the accounting on your life, you have concluded that I have done my best. My hands are clean. I have shown authentically at every single gate, every time, then let it be. Let it bleed. Let it be. Something here, bleed. Someone may have a bleed. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not from an unconscious injury. But let's give thanks to Mercury retrograde. Here, in closing, lies the living flame that says, I rule my vessel through remembrance, not as a tyrant, but as a conscious flame who knows the difference between attention and possession. Every ache does not mean illness. Sometimes it is the body testing whether you are still remembering your throne. By the breath, by the flame, by the word, I reclaim my architecture. No false resurrection feeds here. I rule the temple in remembrance. Ashe. Until next time, Flame Family, may your sovereignty stay rooted in light. Ashe. If you felt the flame, it wasn't just a message, it was memory. This is Thelia, Dragon Seer, Phoenix born, voice unstolen, truth untamed. Leave only if your soul has had enough. But if you're still burning, come back. And remember, the dragons, they're always watching.